morning everybody. So I'm going to film another day of my life today. So I just tanned. I didn't tan my face because I'm going to put makeup on and I might tan it when I get when we get home. So we're going to go out and do stuff today. So at the moment I'm just making some tea and some toast. So I'm probably just going to have Vegemite toast because why not? Just watching some YouTube and then I'm going to be doing my makeup. Okay, so today when Clancy gets home, which isn't in too long, so he'll probably get home before I finish doing my makeup. So when I finish, we're going to be going to Ikea because we need to pick up a cabinet that we ordered yesterday. We moved the apartment around a little bit. I'll show you guys. We got a cabinet because we have a lot of computer and uni stuff that we just don't have any space for. So we thought we'd order a cabinet. I kind of wish we got the double or we got two because there are kind of other things in other places that I don't think we're going to have enough room to put in the one that would be nice to be put away. But we didn't think about that, so we just looked at the price and was like, well, the single one's cheaper than the double one, so let's just stick to that one. We also need to do some more cleaning. We've been trying to clean the apartment over the past 2 days because Clancy's mum's coming down Wednesday night, so she'll be here Wednesday night through to I think Monday. So we just want to have the apartment obviously nice and clean. We've done a pretty good job. We've done heaps of washing yesterday, so we have to put that away. We used to have our desk here, but we've moved, oh there's me, we've moved the bookcase there, and then we've also moved this little desk which was next to the desk. So that's just got some plants and printer. This little chair we didn't really know where to put, so we just put it there. So my ring light and this. The couch is pretty much in the same spot. We just had to move it over this way and the coffee table as well, just to make room for, we put the table over there, which would be cute next to the window, and then we have the desk in this corner here. The TV's been moved over a little bit, but that's pretty much it. But it's just all of this stuff here that we don't have a space for, that we want to put in a cabinet, and then yeah, this is all the washing that we need to put away. But yeah, I'm going to finish my breakfast. I think that's Clancy getting home now. What's the time? Alrighty, well I'm going to eat my breakfast and do my makeup and then get going.
That's a different style of fern.
Which one?
That one at the back.
Oh yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that one. It's bigger.
Yeah, we've got 3 different styles of fern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have one like that and one like that. Yeah, okay. Oh no. Bang.
Happy?
Yep.
You still got some dirt.
Okay, please don't mind the mess, but Clancy put this together before we had lunch, So it's my turn to try and put the door on. So here we go.
We were 16 in the summertime when you saw me like a movie scene. We were crazy like a teenage crime. You picked me up and it had 69. Every night we snuck out. So I've been waiting by your house every night we snuck out.
Okay, sorry if the lighting's bad, but I'm about to do my nails again. So I thought I would do them kind of on camera a little bit, but also, but I just finished doing the thing, and I just put it in the corner over there. So that's probably where it's gonna live. I need to get a new stand. Mine's like broken, it's like all wonky, so sorry if this is off center. I thought I would give you guys a little life update. I mean, not that too much has happened, but I'm working again. So I'm not actually working at 𝚑𝚝𝚁𝚅 yet. They're still only having the manager and the permanent part-time back because it's not busy enough to have everyone back. But I got another job at Kathmandu, and they have a really big store, and having 3 or 4 people on is not enough, so they needed more staff. So I went for that job and I got it. And I've had 2 shifts there and they've been really, really good. I've missed actually, you know, you don't go to work to do nothing, so it's nice to actually have something to do. But yeah, I'm working there. Yeah, it's been really, really good so far, but I thought I'd give you guys an update because obviously we are still facing coronavirus, but I really needed money and I really needed to get back to work. So that's what I've done. We can wear masks and stuff, which is good. If we want to, we can wear masks. But that's kind of my little work update, I guess. I cut my nails right down, so now they're like tiny. But I want to do them white because why not? They're getting sick of the blue. But yeah, we went to the outlet center and just kind of had a walk around because I don't like being inside all day. But I've just been watching the series, the Explained series on Netflix, because we watched the history one, and I know that the Explained ones came out before the history one, but we both watched the history one and we really enjoyed it. And I've seen some of the Explained ones, I've been a bit picky, but I've enjoyed all of them, so I want to go back and watch the ones that like maybe I wasn't necessarily as interested as watching, because they were really interesting. But this morning I watched one called The Next Pandemic, so the first season came out in 2018 and the second season came out last year, so 2019. But I watched one this morning called The Next Pandemic, which came out on the 7th of November 2019, like a literal month before coronavirus, and it was so interesting. It was like about viruses and about how pandemics spread and research, and I was like, oh my god, like a month later and it happened. They were like, we don't know, like we can never know when the next one's gonna come, and I'm like, yeah, it came a month after this, which obviously I shouldn't be laughing about, but it was pretty ironic when that came out compared to like coronavirus. But I would highly recommend that episode if anyone, I guess, is interested in all that kind of stuff and how like this stuff starts and how we can prevent the spread of in the future, and how like different strands of bacteria and viruses can combine. Well, bacteria and viruses can't combine, but like how bacteria and bacteria, 2 different bacteria can combine. Was it the SARS pandemic? I talked about it, how it was the flu virus. It's the flu virus, yeah, the flu virus in birds. So a pig, sorry, this is all over the place. It obviously explains it better. But a pig caught the flu virus from a bird. So it caught like the bird flu from a bird, and it caught the human virus, the human flu from a human, and then they combined, and it was like it was contagious among humans that it got from that side, but it also, the symptoms weren't recognized, which it got from the bird. Like it kind of, the symptoms weren't like recognizable, like they were asymptomatic. So yeah, it was like really interesting, and like they were showing photos of like the wet markets, and like this is like, you know, one of the main causes of pandemics and viruses and animals, and then they were like showing images of like birds in the wet markets and pigs and then bats, and I was like, if only, if only. And then there was with the SARS, they were saying that it was problematic because China didn't actually start telling anybody there was an outbreak until like 18 or 20 people had died, and then obviously many more people were infected. And I was like, well, that's exactly what happened. Like, there were so many people that were conflicted about whether or not China was being accurate or fully disclosing the amount of cases or deaths they had before everything blew up. And I was like, just wow, it was really, really interesting. I'd also recommend the history ones. The history ones were super, super interesting. Even ones that I didn't, like, sometimes you look at it and you're like, oh, I don't really want to like learn about that. Like oil in the Middle East, I was kind of like, I don't really want to watch that one. Can I just watch the fast food one? But we watched them all and they were all so interesting. Honestly, the ones that I didn't think I was gonna find interesting were the most interesting, honestly. Like the nuclear power one and the oil in the Middle East was so interesting, and a lot of them overlap. Like the race for space overlapped a little bit with oil because of like the conflict, and also NASA wanting oil and Russia or the Soviet Union wanting oil for their race to space, and they like overlap a little bit as well. A lot of them, robots as well, like technology, like rovers going to space and stuff, that one kind of overlaps. Fast food overlaps with like the plastic one because of like packaging and stuff. So yeah, they are all really good. So even though that one came out after the explained ones, I'm watching the explained ones because I'm getting sick of YouTube at the moment because it's just all drama. So I want to watch something a little bit more educational, so that's what I've been doing. But yeah, I'm going to finish my nails and I will show you guys when I'm done. Okay, so I'm just on my phone because my camera went flat because I just filmed a video. I ended up doing my nails a little bit longer, and I did them pink because I couldn't find my white nail polish, but that ended up being okay because this one's a gel, so I can chuck it under the lamp and they're dry, whereas the white one I would have had to have waited. I still would probably have been waiting for them to dry, and I wouldn't have been able to film my video. I want to clean, but I also really don't. There's a lot of washing to put away and I don't want to do it, so I might just wait so that I can do it with Clancy, and then I only have to do half and he has to do half. I was going to set up the printer. It's not working, but I needed the code, which I thought was in the manual, but Clancy just went downstairs. Well, before he went to work, he went downstairs and got out the printer box, which I thought had the manual in it, but it doesn't. So I must have either lost it or chucked it away. And now I don't have the code to start the printer. Print off my tax form so that I can change Kathmandu to my non-tax job and Bets to my tax job. So I'm not working at Bets, so I may as well be getting the money from Kathmandu and not throwing it away to tax. So that's a bit annoying. So I'll just have to ask them if they can print. Actually, I could just literally text Kate and ask her if she can print one off for me. Yeah, I could just do it after my shift tomorrow. Like, I mean, I could just literally do that. I'm really hungry, but I don't want to eat because Clancy will be home soon, so I probably shouldn't eat. Lunch was so good, but it was so not filling. I literally could have had like 2 whole packets of noodles to myself, and we only cooked 2, so I had like 1 packet. And I literally had so many veggies, and I had 2 eggs and Clancy only had 1, and I was like not full. So next time I'm definitely gonna have more. But it was really yummy. I put heaps of soy sauce and sweet chili in mine, which Clancy didn't have, but I think that made mine like a lot better. A lot better. So I really enjoyed it. It was I kind of tried to turn it into more of like a Mei Goreng rather than like 2-minute noodles. I think that was the whole thing with the egg on the top, but I tried to add veggies and stuff, and like more sauce. I was gonna go for a walk, but it's freezing, so that was a no-go. Actually, I washed my ponytail extension this morning, so I should see how that dried. I accidentally, it's the last time I washed it, put too much purple shampoo, and I kind of sat it off to the side while I did my own hair, and then it kind of went purple. So I was trying to wash out the purple in the ponytail, and I don't think it really worked. I'm gonna do some editing and see how long this video's turned out to be. If it's not very long, then I might add tomorrow in as well, or I might just do tomorrow as its own day. We shall see. But yeah, I guess I will check back in with you guys a little bit later.